I know you've heard a lot about EvolutionX, so now I'd like to show you guys the actual product. So we're on the back, what we would call as our demo store. So this is a store that we've just put together with very basic design to just showcase some of the features of the product and the backend integration to you. So the first thing you'll see is we are on a piece of equipment here, and we do have some content for this. So this is DDS content coming through. We've got multiple pictures, ability to scroll through those, spec sheets, videos, all what we would call rich content in the gas and welding world. So when we look at the content, we've got our alternatives and accessories down below. This is a big part of the puzzle for how we can increase revenue for our B2B customers is by offering the ability for them to find other products that they may or may not be buying from us already, add those to the cart, and then also offer up alternatives that may give them a better margin. So the goal here with everything that we do is to increase the revenue and the margin per store. But the other big portion of why people look to use EvolutionX is we integrate to the back end. So we're now integrating to your ERP so that we're looking for any type of increased efficiency. This is a big part of where that comes from. So now when I'm integrated in, this is an example of how we integrate with CU TIMS 8. We now have the ability to come through and give our customers their own access to take care of whatever they would like to take care of. So now they're going to have what we call a quick list where people can come in and have multiple gases or multiple products saved, and then they can continually go in and add those to the cart. Have the ability to link back into our credit cards as well. So we're going to pull that data from our third-party credit card merchant processor. So now your customers can come in and say, hey, I want to look at my orders. I want to look at my invoice history and go forward and pay down those rather than calling in. So when we give our customers, rather your customers, access to be able to take care of some of these things on the back end, this is a huge win for you guys because now it's less time for your sales team, less time for your support team to have to spend with the customer on what should be pretty basic tasks to take care of online. So you can see the different options we have for linking into TIMS 8 with our distributors. Now we also have the ability to go through and click on different items like cylinder balance. So you can go through and look at what's our balance, where our orders, and what are our leases. And we're pulling this all real time from TIMS 8. So anytime someone opens this up and pulls it, that data is coming across real time. And then we can look at cylinder tracking as well to see exactly where everything is. And you can see you've got the different dimensions here we have as well with departments, different ways to be able to search through these. And then you can create the cylinder departments here as well. So every bit of information that you would want to have access to for your customers is now available with the integration into TIMS. We have account overviews, and then we can actually even go in and our customers can also look at how do we get access to budget, spend management, procurement tracking as well. So when different customers log in, like you'll see right now, they see different access to stores. So when we're logging in as a new customer now, it's a different logo up top. We actually have a custom built banner that's being targeted to this customer because they buy a lot of gas. And then like we talked about earlier, they have the ability to create these quick lists. So different gases or different products for different wards of the hospital. Now that customer can very easily create those, upload them, and be on their way. So common examples if the cafeteria is in the ward, the 5th ward here, they're going to need beverage grade CO2. So that's probably already going to be loaded in their quick list. Where ward 4, medical grade oxygen, might be what they're needing. So lots of different examples of why this is so powerful, but this just makes it very easy for customers to keep track of what they buy on a recurring basis, load it up and add it to the cart. When we talked about budget and spend management tracking, this is a huge portion to what makes this product really sticky for your customers, why they would want to shop online with you more, because you can put spend and budget management tools on the back end for them. So now you're talking to your customer CFO or controller, say, hey, look, we can give you the ability to mandate that cost centers and POs are required when you're ordering online for us. We can restrict addresses, we can restrict cost centers, and then as many, even down to the department level spend, but also as many budgets as you want can be created and tied to as many approvers as you want. We have customers who have customers with as high as 17 levels of approval through our backend EvolutionX budget and spend management platform. So this is very powerful stuff to be able to take into account that, giving your customers free software is going to give them a reason to shop more with you online specifically. Now we also kind of wanted to showcase some of the sites that we have for our gas and welding customers. So when we look through this, we've got general distributing. Now, General Distributing did a great job on their custom design. We've got some nice menus up top with different pictures over it that you can highlight. When we look at the different gases that they offer, nice animations when we scroll over those. And we basically said, they used our internal design team, and we looked at what are the reasons what other reasons people are looking to shop with you guys, and how do they shop? They said, number one, gases. Number two, brands. And then after that, probably people would look for products in the different verticals that we service. So that's how the site was built out, to make it as easy as possible for people to navigate and find what they need to on here. Arc3, also a great looking site. And again, going into, hey, let's break it up by our gases. And then as we scroll down the site, we can look at other things that people might be interested in clicking on to get to where they need to click on. So really good looking sites, both of them built on EvolutionX, even though you would think they look completely different, they're not. We also work with DDS, and they've given us some great abilities to create gas content. So we're working on, continuing to offer up different content to be able to put in line with the gases. And then in addition to that, when we are looking at how do we make it easier for people to buy gases, this is where we can bring in our product selectors and configurators to make it easy. So build out a decision tree so that when they want to whittle it down, they can say, look, I'm going to click into carbon dioxide, and it's going to give me the option for, all right, are you looking for medical grade, beverage grade, or a spec gas that's majority carbon dioxide? And then you can keep on whittling throughout what you're looking for. Now, also we'll type in a different shortcut here to take us to another type of selector, where it's going to show me the cylinder type and the valve outlet. And these are only going to be compatible, and if they're not, they're going to be grayed out. So the ability for our customers to come on and be able to very easily and more importantly, very intuitively select what they need and get to the checkout, that's what we're looking to accomplish. So if there's anything that you think is too complex to sell online, it's really not. Another great example of that is what we've done for Astaris, where we've built out a MIG gun configurator for them. So this is now something where, one, the sales reps got to know a lot of different variations. It was over 400 variations of this product, but also you don't have a ton of time to spend with your buyers. So now they can actually come on and walk through and click exactly how they want their MIG gun to be built. And in under 30 seconds, you can have that built. Tell them to build my gun. We're going to apply the content of that product to it. And then now the sales rep is going to have all of this information in their hands to where they can reach out. In Astaris' case, they're selling these in the thousands. Reach out and say, hey, look, this looks great, but if you want to swap out this one selection you have for this other selection, maybe we can save you some money, or it's going to be a higher quality product, or there's an incentive. I can get you a break when you go over 3,000 of what you're ordering. But it takes out some of the less demanding sales tactics, I would say, of really just order taking and just giving information on yes, no questions. And now you can have high value selling conversations. More importantly, your customers can self-service online. This is what they need, and the sales rep can't really do anything else besides fill this order. Boom, log it in, put it through approval, and complete what you need to complete. So we do look to take, especially in the gas and welding world, how can we make life easier? How can we help out to be able to take everything into account as far as just making life easy for your customer. Last thing on the content, the only thing I didn't go over is, again, we are pulling real time from Tim's. So now that they have multiple locations and they have the inventory for those locations, we're able to show exactly what's available at all those locations for the customer. So constantly looking at how we can make our product better for our customers. So if you guys are interested in learning more about EvolutionX and how we can work with the gas and welding industry, please reach out. I believe a link will be provided that you can take access to request more information or a demo. So thank you guys so much for your time, and look forward to speaking.